How's it going, everyone? For Chelmsford Telemedia, this is meteorologist Nate Morris with your weekly weather update and forecast for the Chelmsford area. Now, it's been really hot this summer, so I wonder what's going to happen this week. Well, unfortunately, it's going to be really hot again. So let's take a look at some maps to show the next few days and what temperature it's going to be. So this is Wednesday. It's looking like it's going to be in the low 90s. Thursday, much of the same, a little bit colder. You can actually see the sort of swirl pattern of yellow. That is actually the remnants of Hurricane Beryl moving through the top of New England. We'll get into that later, but Friday, more hot. Saturday, even worse. This is all going to be high 80s, low 90s at worst. So yeah, definitely another uncomfortable, oppressively hot and humid week. Tuesday, Wednesday, well, you can see. This is showing, so if you've ever wondered, if you want to know how bad is it going to be based on the dew point, this is like a common trope you see. Really, anything above 65 is what you'd call humid. We're talking about dew points here, not temperature. 70 is very humid. Anything above 75 is just downright oppressive, as it says. So this is a map showing our dew points for next week, and you can definitely see this kind of line between the light blue and the purplish is when you go from your high 60s to your 70s. So this blob just of purple of above 70 degrees dew point, which is oppressively hot, is oppressively humid, sorry, is just sticking to our south. And so Beryl coming up, see at the beginning here, doesn't help us much. That's going to be the worst of it. And then there's a bit of a break. You see this dry air come in, but then starting out next week, that humidity comes back. So overall, it's going to be very humid. It's not going to be fun, but yeah, so this is a measure of our feels like. So you can see Wednesday through Saturday, our next 4 days, 92, 92, 90, 88. And then all your dew points are in the mid 60s to low 70s, which causes the apparent temperature, what it actually feels like to our skin, all to be in the low 90s, ranging all the way up to 102 on Wednesday. So that's when Beryl's coming through and bringing up more of that moisture, and that's when we're going to have the worst humidity. So Wednesday, Thursday, you don't want to be outside. If you are, just stay hydrated and stay cool. Let's see if we can get to the next one. So this is showing, right now it's extratropical cyclone Beryl. That's a fancy word for saying it's done, but its remnants are still going to be moving up towards us. So this is the track of where it's going to be coming. It was going to be more impactful for us earlier, but now it's looking like it's going to stay to our north. So any additional rainfall that we're going to be getting thanks to Beryl is not going to be as much as we previously thought. Right now, it's saying just 1 inch up around in Maine and then 2 inches in the top of the Green and White Mountains and the Adirondacks. But that doesn't mean we're not going to get any rain. So Wednesday, you can see Beryl moves through. Still going to get some rain, but the north of New England is going to be seeing the worst of it. So Thursday is going to be hot and humid. You might see a pop-up shower here and there. Friday afternoon into Friday evening, you see a line of thunderstorms start to develop, and that'll go all the way through Saturday morning. So Friday evening into Saturday morning is when we're going to have a nice line of thunderstorms. Sunday is looking a lot better. It's going to be hot, humid, clearing, sunny even. But then Saturday, you start to see, Monday, you start to see some pop-up thunderstorms occur, and Tuesday, much of the same right there. So in terms of how much rain we're going to be having in total, the European model says we're probably going to be sticking with our rain totals in the north. American has it shifting a little bit more south, so that's like European says 1/4 of an inch, American says 3/4 of an inch. Either way, it's going to be another hot, humid, and stormy week, unfortunately, although Sunday's looking nice. So in review, Wednesday, a chance of thunderstorms as we prepare for Beryl's remnants to come through. Thursday, hot and humid, maybe a chance of showers. Friday and Saturday is when we have a line of thunderstorms come through. And then Sunday finally clears. It's nice and sunny. Get a little break in between until Monday and Tuesday when it's still going to be a little bit of clouds, hot, humid, chance of pop-up thunderstorms. In terms of temperatures, we're looking at, now this is just static temperature, not taking into account dew point, high 80s to low to mid 90s. So not going to be fun. And keep in mind, like I said, it's going to be humid, so it's going to feel a lot hotter than this. So I'll see you next week for Chelmsford Telemedia. This is meteorologist Nate Morris.